Hey YouTube and everyone who's been watching. It's Lee again. It's day 4 of my juice fast, and I'm feeling pretty awesome right now. Just because I had a rough night last night, and I'll tell you about it. But I just bought a scale, and I weighed myself. Last time was right around Christmas, and I know I've gained weight since then, or I had gained weight, but I hadn't. I don't know where I was, but I bought a scale today. I know roughly where I was, so I'm gonna assume I was right around the same place. But I lost 20 to 25 pounds, and this is my 4th day. So I know it's not gonna keep going at that rate. I think it's a lot because of water weight, because I would drink literally nothing but Diet Coke. I don't, there'd be long, huge periods of time where that's all I'd have. So I'm sure a large portion of it is all that sodium or whatever would make me store water or whatever. I have been peeing a lot. So yeah, that was very exciting. So now I know where I am, and I'll keep you updated. I'm not gonna tell you where I was right now. I honestly, it's embarrassing. So I'm kind of, I want to wait until I get to where I want to be to tell you, which I know a lot of people think it's a lot of people do the whole disclosure thing, and unfortunately I'm kind of embarrassed, but it's a lot. So I yeah, I'm down 20 to 25 pounds, which I'm sure will slow down, but that was a great motivator today because last night was a tough night. I went grocery shopping with a couple friends, and um it was tough. It was tough to walk through the ice cream aisle, and that was tough. Then we went to CVS, and that was tough because it was one of those ones where you wrap around to get to the end of the right cash registers, and they had about every candy I wanted. And then and he asked me if he could go, but we were talking about fast food, and the guy driving the car went to Jack in the Box, and it was amazing. He only ordered 2 of like the dollar menu sandwiches, and I, just for a reference point, and this is kind of embarrassing, but since I'm not telling you the weight, I'll tell you what I used to get at Jack in the Box. It's a number. I'm gonna smile just thinking about it. It was a number 9. It's like a crispy chicken sandwich, I think, and it had like bacon and cheese and lettuce and tomato on it. Had ranch on it. I don't like ranch, so I'd have mayo, and then I'd get large fries, usually curly, and then it would switch between either 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers or a junior bacon cheeseburger and an order of tacos. And then you can't forget, I'd probably have buttermilk or barbecue to dip the fries into, which is mainly just because I hated ripping open the ketchup packets. But yeah, that was pretty much a normal Jack in the Box order. God, that sounds good. But I'm doing pretty good right now. I have my juice again. I just made this a little bit late. It's about 6:30, which is about 2 hours later than I normally make it, because it's Saturday and I don't have to go into work. And I put in today. Oh, for people doing it, I don't know if you've gotten it, but I went out and I got a apple corer, or as Target calls it, an apple separator today, and it really helped. It made it a lot easier. Just because I never knew if I could put the core in, so I was always cutting, and I was trying to get the seeds out. The core was a huge, huge purchase. So if you're doing it, I would totally recommend that. What was I saying? So yeah, no, I made my juice, and I added 2 things. I put the ginger back in, but I also put a whole bunch of grapes in, because like I've said, I'm trying to disguise the fact that it tastes good, that it tastes terrible. Well, I don't know if it tastes terrible, but I'm sure juiced kale doesn't taste that great. So with 3 huge apples, they ran out of the small Granny Smiths when I went last night, so I got a bunch of those, but I also got a bunch of the big ones. So instead of putting 3 in per serving, I put 1.5 in per serving of the big ones. We still have the broccoli, spinach, carrots, cucumbers, and celery. Um, but the grapes are a really nice addition to it. Makes it a little bit smoother going down. Um, yeah, still drinking a lot of water. My teeth kind of feel sticky, so I'm gonna have to start brushing my teeth more than twice a day. But yeah, it must be because of all the juice. They just feel sticky. But yeah, so I'm doing great. This is a little bit longer than I would have liked to do, but I was really excited about the 25 pounds. Um, yeah, so I had a hard night last night because of like, with all that fast food. I got distracted by my daydreaming about my old order. So I had a hard night. I was really hungry and just saw the snack food at the office. So what I did was I went on YouTube and I watched. There's a whole bunch of people who did it and went through it and did the same thing I'm doing by vlogging it. And Joe Cross, the director of the movie, also has a bunch of videos up. So I watched all of them and it really helped. It made me feel better that people had gone through it and had. There was a guy who did it for 100 days, which is crazy. I don't know if I could do it for 100. But he lost 110 pounds in 100 days, which is amazing. Uh, I don't. I mean, I could. They say once you get past day 5, and I'm about halfway through day 4. It kind of makes it easier, and you can kind of just keep going. Like I said, my mom is coming in April, and my friends are going to Vegas, so I think I'd probably take that time off. Um, but I'm really excited that buying that scale was a huge thing. And I'm really happy. So I doubt you watched all 7 minutes, but for the 2 or 3 of you who did, it means a lot. Thank you for your positive comments. Thank you for your recipe ideas. Thank you for believing in me. Yeah, this is exciting. So hopefully I make it through the next day and a half, and then it's easy through April. Thanks a lot, guys. I'll talk to you tomorrow.